It was always such a treat to grab my dog Baxter, pick up my father, and take a ride for the afternoon. It seems every place we passed by would remind him of a story, although Dad said there were some memories that were best left forgotten. But over the years, with Baxter asleep in his lap, and on the familiar back roads of Bristol, bits and pieces of those stories would make their way to the surface.
At times I wished I could die and get it over with.
Yeah, well, late this afternoon. Get in the truck.
Well, try to get a leg in that first.
You should have done better than earlier.
Well, you're going to have to get a haircut, big guy.
So did you go to boot camp?
Newport, Rhode Island.
Oh. You were stationed there too?
Oh, on a ship, yeah. They had a lot of ships out in Narragansett Bay.
Oh.
Everybody graduated from there. Went on a ship. They had much as a dozen destroyers there. Mickey Beals was on one.
Oh, he was?
On the destroyers. Number of his was 808, Demuckley. And I never forgot that. Because mine was William Wood. First one I was on.
While crossing the wintry North Atlantic in 1952, Dad experienced a tragedy that would haunt him for the rest of his days. Sailing headfirst into a raging storm, chatter over the ship's radio spoke of many vessels in distress. The Queen Mary, a ship 3 times the size of my father's destroyer, also reported struggling in the heavy seas. At one point, Dad's ship rolled to her side a terrifying 58 degrees. Dishes in the galley came crashing to the floor. One of the lifeboats broke away from its rigging and was swept overboard. Dad, along with some of the other crew, were sent out to resecure the equipment. Looking up, he saw a large wave crash against the hull, where his best friend, Billy LaRue, was working. The wall of water cleared the deck of everything that wasn't tied down, Billy included. The gut-wrenching cry of "Man overboard!" rang throughout the ship as the engines backed down. Hanging over the railing, Dad looked down to see his buddy being pushed away by the wake of the ship's momentum. Desperately calling out for help, Billy's cries were gathered by the wind and thrown back to the sea. The crew could do nothing but watch helplessly as the ocean drew back, amassing itself into an angry fist. It exploded on top of Billy's head in a fury that no one could have survived. Heart-wrenching, yet merciful. When the wave was gone, so was Billy. Horrified, my father couldn't imagine what would be worse than watching your best friend wash overboard. He didn't have to wait long to discover the answer. Looking up, he saw the shock and disbelief on the sailor's face standing next to him. It was Raymond LaRue, Billy's brother.